Hello, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? How are y'all today, folks? It's Wednesday, and you know what that means.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Oklahoma, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. AEW Dynamite is live tonight. From the Now Arena in Chicago, Illinois, folks. The site of Sunday night's AEW All Out 2022. Where on that night, folks, you will see AEW make history once again with their annual Labor Day tradition. All Out on pay-per-view live this Sunday. You guys can watch it on pay-per-view, Bleacher Report live, wherever you get your pay-per-views from, folks. But here we go, folks. Tonight we have AEW Dynamite live from Chicago. And the match that I'm going to call for y'all now is about to be spectacular. It's going to be insane, no doubt about it. As the Big Hurt Jake Hager, representing the Jericho Appreciation Society, goes one-on-one with representing the Blackpool Combat Club, the BCC's own American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, Bryan.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, folks, it's the Jericho Appreciation Society versus the Blackpool Combat Club. Hager versus Danielson. The Big Hurt versus the American Dragon. Tonight on Dynamite, folks. And Danielson obviously wants to warm himself up, get himself ready as he takes on the Lionheart, Chris Jericho, this Sunday at All Out, live on pay-per-view. But ladies and gentlemen, tonight, AEW Dynamite again comes to you from Chicago. This is the start of a huge, massive week for AEW in Chicago, leading up to this Sunday, All Out on pay-per-view, folks. Where on that night you will see matches such as the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, going up against Lionheart, Chris Jericho. Absolute Ricky Starks goes up against Powerhouse Hobbs. The Acclaimed takes on Swerve in Our Glory for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. The Pinnacle, the Reunited Pinnacle, the ROH, AAA, and IWGP Tag Team Champions, FTR, team up with the TNT Champion Wardlow to take on Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. We have so much happening on Sunday and tonight, folks. Tonight, Dynamite, and this match is one of them right here. Danielson and Hager, one-on-one. Here we go, folks. The bell has sounded. Here we go. Carnival tie-up by Hager and Danielson. Danielson with that left arm of Hager. But Hager now turns the tide around on Bryan Danielson. Nice takedown to the Dragon by Hager. Both these guys wrestled in WWE, folks. We know Bryan wrestled as Daniel Bryan, and Jake Hager was Jack Swagger. But now Hager showing Bryan Danielson what he's all about. Oh, God. Another shot right to the face of the Dragon. Oh, man. My God. Running knee strike right to the ribs, the abs of Bryan Danielson, and Hager now just flat out punishing the Dragon. Obviously, guys, Jake Hager with a distinct size advantage over Bryan Danielson. And now just slamming him. But a kip up by Bryan like that was nothing. Like that slam he just took was nothing. And now targets the leg of the big man. My God, talk about smart strategy. I mean, listen, I love Jake Hager and Bryan Danielson. But I'll tell you, very smart strategy by Bryan to go after the big man's legs. That's how you take him off his feet, obviously. But Hager not going to have it anymore as he targets that left arm. Now that shoulder of Bryan Danielson. Nice clothesline by the former World Heavyweight Champion. Hager. Oh, man, in trouble there as Bryan Danielson reverses. Kick right to the chest of Hager. These two go on a war tonight on Dynamite in a very hard-hitting match. Nice uppercut by Jake Hager. But now Hager, German suplex, way better than that bitch Brock Lesnar. And speaking of Brock Lesnar, folks, AEW, they pretty much have their own Brock Lesnar, and his name is Parker Boudreaux, who is 10 times better than bitch Lesnar. Hager now gonna punish Danielson, sends him into the corner. Jake Hager now, what does he have in mind here? Well, Hager looking for the Hager bomb, and he hits it to perfection. Jake Hager, there's the Hager bomb, one of his classic signature moves. And is that going to be it to put the Dragon away on Dynamite? Here's the cover. No, kick out at 2 by Bryan Danielson, folks. Remember, a couple weeks ago, guys, we saw Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia steal the show in an epic 2 out of 3 falls match on Dynamite House of the Dragon. But now tonight guys, Danielson goes up against Jake Hager. And Hager looks like that's the Anaconda Vice, shades of CM Punk, now the former AEW World Champion. Had it locked in momentarily, but Danielson found a way to escape. And now the guillotine locked in by Bryan. Talk about being a submission specialist. Hager, he finds a way out. Yanks Danielson off. Oh man, nice deep arm drag by Danielson. Bryan now. Nice dragon suplex. Oh god, a shot to the face of Danielson. These fans going nuts for Bryan Danielson in Chicago. Chicago, guys, obviously the hometown of the former AEW World Champion CM Punk, who I would hope, guys, to see on AEW Dynamite tonight. I would hope to see him, especially on pay-per-view this Sunday. Nice backbreaker by Hager. And now Hager just, vicious shots to the forehead of Bryan Danielson. Targets the skull of the dragon. My God. But Danielson says enough of that. Running clothesline. Running clothesline by Bryan Danielson, folks. We're talking about two of the best athletes in the world right now going to war on Dynamite. The #1 Wednesday night wrestling show. Wait a minute, Danielson with the LeBell Lock locked in. LeBell Lock. What's Hager going to do? Hager. Is he going to tap? Is he going to submit? What's he going to do? Wait, no. Hager finds a way out. Jake Hager has escaped the LeBell Lock, much to the chagrin of Bryan Danielson, but Danielson sends Hager into the ropes and out of the air, into the LeBell Lock again, but Hager is close to the ropes. Danielson, you could see, now he notices how pissed off he is. Hager close to the ropes, but going for the cover anyway to put Hager away on Dynamite. No! Jake Hager kicked out at 2, ladies and gentlemen. Hager kicked out, and Bryan can't believe it. Wait a minute, Jake Hager, gut-wrench powerbomb. The gut-wrench powerbomb, folks. That right there has won him so many championships in his career. Hager into the cover to put Danielson away. No, kick out at 2 by the American Dragon. Bryan Danielson still in this, folks. Much to the chagrin of rock hard Jake Hager with the kick right to the side of the leg. Wait a minute. Oh, man. What a nice suplex by Bryan Danielson once more. Nice. Oh, man. A different version of a German suplex. Spinning forearm by the Dragon. Wait a minute. Danielson now looking for a suplex on the big man, and he hits it to perfection. And gonna drag Hager. Shot to the face. Wait, Danielson gonna go for the LeBell Lock. LeBell Lock is locked in one more time. What's Hager gonna do here? Hager's in trouble. No, he's not. And again, Hager finds a way out of the LeBell Lock. Hager and Danielson know each other too damn well. Nice spinning forearm by Danielson. Here's the cover to beat rock hard Hager, and he does. Bryan Danielson has defeated Jake Hager on Dynamite tonight, folks. The Dragon beats the Big Hurt. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Bryan Danielson scores a huge win over rock hard Jake Hager tonight on AEW Dynamite. The Blackpool Combat Club, once again, folks, gets one over the Jericho Appreciation Society. But the question is, folks, will this be the scene come Sunday? Will Bryan Danielson defeat Lionheart Chris Jericho? Will it be the other way around, folks? We don't know for sure. But what an intense match we just saw between Danielson and Hager. You know, somewhere in the locker room that Chris Jericho is watching, looking on as his boy Hager tries to slay the Dragon. But at the end of the day, it was the Dragon who slayed the big man. The Dragon slayed the Big Hurt. He slayed rock hard Jake Hager on Dynamite tonight from Chicago. But ladies and gentlemen, folks, that's going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for more. Stay safe and healthy. You guys can watch AEW Dynamite tonight at 8 o'clock on TBS, Rampage on Friday at 10 o'clock on TNT, and I assume, folks, of course, as always with their pay-per-views, I assume we're going to get the countdown to All Out 2022 this Friday, immediately following Rampage. You guys can catch this Friday. And also, folks, AEW All Out will be live on pay-per-view this Sunday where you guys can catch on that night. You will see matches like Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Kingston. You guys will see Lionheart Chris Jericho take on the American Dragon Bryan Danielson. The Acclaimed challenge Swerve in Our Glory for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. The Pinnacle takes on Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have so many great matches that we're going to see on Sunday for All Out. But also tonight, folks, do not miss Dynamite. Don't miss Rampage or the countdown to All Out on Friday as well. And do not miss All Out this Sunday live on pay-per-view, folks. It's going to be amazing, no doubt about it. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, stay tuned for more videos. Have a good night.